All right, welcome back. Happy Microsoft Monday, the very first Microsoft Monday for this year. We'll get started here in a few moments. A couple of reminders. Day 4 of my experiment. Goodbye Linux. Well, for about a month or more or less. I already won a $5 bet. So, yeah, that video is up so far. Well, take a look at that video and you'll see what's going on. So, yeah, so my Goodbye Linux experiment for at least 30 days seems to be going okay. I'm live streaming from Windows 10. Hello, Peabody. How are you? How is your Monday going along? I guess I should have checked my mic. Check, check, sound check. Looks good on my end. Peabody, can you hear me okay? Looking good here in OBS. Let's give this a few minutes for people to chime in. Let me get all my news articles lined up. One more year until support ends. That is true. That is one of my stories. You are correct, Peabody. Cobalt Linux, what's up? All right, sound great. Very good. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Sounds good. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and transition here. And let's go to my thing here, transition. If you are new to all this, I am running Windows 10, as you can see. OBS Studio is what I normally do for both Windows and Linux. Maybe one day I'll do like a newbie tutorial about how to do OBS. Great piece of software for both Linux, Windows, and I think Mac also, if I am not mistaken. Those of you who have Mac and use OBS, let me know how it works out for you. Chris, hello. Robert, hello. All right, so again, that video is up by day 4 of Goodbye Linux. Check it out. Also, the next private chat will be scheduled for, I believe, this Friday evening. The secret of smart TVs, or why are smart TVs so cheap? You may want to tune in for that private chat. Just head on over to the Patreon page below, or PayPal if you would like to join in privately. That should be a very, very, very interesting conversation. Sleepy eyes, Vince. That's right, Vince. You owe me $5 on the bet. I'm in day 4 of my Windows 10, for better or for worse. How are you, Sleepy? OBS is free in Windows. Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely. Well worth the price, right? All right, so we'll give this another minute, and then we'll go into the conversation here briefly. Yeah, all things considered, my Windows 10 is, well, quite stable. Yeah, it just, you know, this is one of those let's get real experiments, okay? And that's all it is. It's an experiment. So, you know, I keep seeing and hearing, oh, Windows is unstable, Linux is stable. Well, we're going to find out. So, Jason K. No one ever said that Windows couldn't do most of what Linux does. Linux just does most things better. Oh, contraire, Jason. Contraire. It does some things better, absolutely. Yes, it's free on Windows. Yes, it is. Yeah. But again, I'll hell yeah. We'll do a live show on that maybe after I finish my experiment in Windows 10, and we'll maybe do a live show on debunking some myths about Windows versus Linux. You know, that'll be another let's get real show, right? So, all right, so you guys can hear me okay? Let's get to the first news article for Monday, the 14th, 2019. U.S. Department of Defense is going to give Microsoft $1.76 billion. Enough to build a wall, haha, of Windows consultants around Washington. The U.S. Department of Defense has announced a contract with Microsoft Enterprise Services. The contract will run until 2024. We'll see the Windows giant supplying the DoD. The U.S. Coast Guard and the intelligence community with a variety of services and so on and so forth. I had a joke. DoD stands for Debian on Demand. Yes, Jason, I know. I know. Thank you for your comment. Thank you, Sleepy, for you are a man of your word. Absolutely. Thank you for your support. Uh, yeah. So, but hey, look, it could have easily just as crashed. With these Windows 10 updates anymore, you just never know. It could have crashed, but I call it as I see it. So now watch tomorrow; it'll crash. I'll have to pay you back. All right. So anyway, all right. So I guess this is good. Or all of our guys in the military. I wonder if the military guys are affected by the government shutdown here in Washington. I think it's just the Coast Guard. I'll have to dive into that because I do feel very, very bad for all the 800,000 workers, who are held hostage by Congress. But anyway, so yeah, good for the DoD. They have another influx of money to do what they gotta do. So this is the last year for Windows 7 free support. 1 year from today, January 14, 2020, Microsoft support for Windows 10 will cease. That means no more updates, fixes, security updates. So if you're going to keep Windows 7 and get its support, you have to pay. Do not run an unsecure operating system, whether it's Windows, Mac, Linux. It doesn't matter. Just don't do it. Do I need to say that again? I don't think so. So yeah, I mean, Windows 7 arguably was the last fun Windows operating system to use. There was no forced upgrades. There was no, do the updates work? There was no telemetry, no controversy. It just plain worked. And I do miss Windows 7, and I will miss it. So yeah. Let's see. This one is interesting. This is out of Finland. Microsoft should pay damages for forced Windows 10 updates, says the Finns. A Finnish man has convinced, Finland's Consumer Disputes Board. Yeah, Finland's Consumer Disputes Board that Microsoft is responsible for damages caused to his computer after Windows 10 installed without his permission. Uh-oh. Finnish national broadcaster reports that the board recommends Microsoft pay $1,260 for damages caused by an unauthorized installation of Windows 10 in 2016. Now, this is where Microsoft screwed up. This was totally unnecessary. Of course, back then they were pushing the free upgrades. Here in the States, Microsoft paid one U.S. worker a complaint and $10,000 to end the litigation. So, like I said, Windows 7 was the last fun Windows operating system in terms of no controversy. It just works. So, if you live in Finland, you will have justice. Let me go to another comment, to another news article, and I'll get to your comments here. And finally, worldwide PC shipments decline. This one surprised me because they were going up. And guess what caused this decline in computer shipments? Apparently, there was a shortage of CPUs. I have never, ever heard of that. It says here, just when demand in the PC market started seeing positive results, a shortage of CPUs created supply chain issues. I don't know. Have you ever heard of this? I have never heard of this. So worldwide PC shipments total 68.6 million. In the fourth quarter of 2018, a 4.3% decline. Yeah, that's somewhat bizarre, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, doing what I do here, whether it's Linux or Windows, I'm not going to do this on an iPad, obviously. I could do it on a laptop, but yeah. So this one surprises me, a shortage of CPUs. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know. All right, let me catch up with the comments here, then we'll do some random news, and then we'll wrap this up. So, Microsoft, the next Skynet, could be. SSD aside, still takes Windows had so much time to update it. I run Windows 10 SSD and still took an hour to do the. You know what, Sleepy? I will have to experiment. Maybe I'll just order a cheap SSD for this computer. And clone Windows 10, put it on the SSD, and see if it makes any. I've been told that it does speed up the updates like tremendously. I believe you, but I'll have to test it for myself. But that's a very good comment. Enterprise can get 3 years of support if you pay. If you run a business where you prefer Windows 7, that's not going to be a problem. I mean, how long has Windows 7 been out now? 10 years? I mean, that's a long time for any operating system. Even the new Ubuntu maxes out at 10-year support, paid. So, Sleepy, you ran a Linux kernel update. It took 30 seconds, no forced reboot. Okay. You can reboot when you're ready, not right in the middle of a toss. I know. Not in the middle of a stream. I know. I can't argue with that. Chris says the problem is that some motherboards are not compatible with Windows 10. Microsoft forces the system change. For this, Linux is much better. Okay. Very good. Are you still on the wind blows? Yeah, this is my 30-day experiment. Hello, Simon. Shortage of i7 8th gen. Really? Free was not free. When I come to MS, you pay with your data. Yep, it seems that way. Shortage in resources to make CPUs. I guess. I don't know. Chris says something in French. Déjà vu. Okay, you like Ubuntu. Very, very, very good. Quails, welcome. SSD can reduce Windows 10 updates from 4 hours to an hour. I think it'll be less than that. But like I said, I don't want to comment until I personally test it. Yeah, I will not toss certify that speed test. Yeah. Yes, Ubuntu will be 10 years if you pay 10-year support. PCTLC Colin, how are you from Australia, mate? So PC and Sleepy, you run into any kangaroos lately? But a bump. They did the same with Ubuntu 14.04. Did they really? I don't remember that. Okay, yeah, I predict something big news from Canonical from Ubuntu this year. I don't know. I just have a hunch. I have a hunch. It's a Linux company, if you want to call it that is profitable. They got rid of their attempt to do the Ubuntu phone. But yeah, from what I read, they are doing okay. They're making a profit, positive. So I think we'll hear an announcement from Ubuntu. Of course, my very first date with Linux in 2006 was with Ubuntu. Back then I was using Windows XP. So, yeah. Okay, let's move along. Apple's 5G iPhone bogged down by Qualcomm chip. And by the way, if you haven't already, check out the private chat I did Saturday morning. That is available free to the public now, and yeah, you'll have to listen, but you will find out why Facebook is not popular in Sweden, and you'll never ever guess why. I want to thank one of my patrons for supplying me with that information. I never would have guessed, and I consider myself a half smart guy, but. Anyway, just a couple of toilet steaks. Okay, thanks. Yeah. It's just what I need is a steak giving me a bite on the old cheeks. Thank you. Anyway, let's see here. Nike teases self-lacing shoes you can't control from your. Are you kidding me? Nike teases self-lacing shoes you can't control from your phone. Have we really gotten that lazy? Well, I guess I'll never get sponsored by Nike. How is that going to work? Self-lacing shoes. I don't get that. Okay. Please don't tell Amazon I forgot to end Black Friday's best Sonos sale. Uh-oh. That's a Windows 10 breach. Glitch, whatever, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, no. This is not Windows intervening. This is a full-blown test. Full-blown test, Jason, yeah. That's the only way to really test anything is on bare metal. This is a full-blown test of Windows 10 for a month or less or more. I'm just going to prove or disprove the fact, the myth, that Windows 10 is unstable compared to Linux. We're going to find out, Yes, I'm on real hardware, yes. Let's see. Verizon and Amazon reportedly working on their own mobile game streaming services. Why not? Anything else here? So we talked about the Microsoft's stop supporting Windows 7 in a year. Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant are becoming omnipresent. I'm surprised. Does Microsoft make their own smart home speaker? Maybe they should. Cortana. Hi, I'm Cortana. You're so handsome. Wake up. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, you waiting for a reboot during the stream? I don't think there are any updates to install, Peabody. But if it reboots during the stream, that ends my test. I'll just tell you now. If it reboots, because now if it's a bug or something that I missed, that's not fair. But if it reboots during a forced, I am done. Yeah. But it should, because I don't think there are any. Yeah. Yeah, this is the ticker feed reader. This is free for both Linux and Windows, by the way. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's scroll down some more. And I guess nothing else catches my eye here on the news feed from Google News. So anyway, okay. So I'll stick around a little bit longer, then we'll wrap this up for this Microsoft Monday. But yeah, day 4 of my experiment with Windows 10, doing all the YouTube stuff in Windows 10. It seems stable. Of course, that can change now or tomorrow or the next week or whatever. So we'll see. Yes, the Ticker app is available. Windows and Linux. I use it quite a bit in Ubuntu Mate. It's a nice little out of the way, clean, stable feed reader or news reader. Yeah. I didn't hear much about Windows or Microsoft at the CES in Las Vegas. Oh, you like the picture? This was, yeah, this I believe is around Fort Lauderdale area, Quails. Yeah, this was, wow, has it been 10 years? Back in 2009. I wish I was there. Yeah, very, very nice place, yeah. The EV Zone says, "Hey man, is this a joke, or man, you using that?" The Dev, thank you for joining in. It's a 30-day test of Goodbye Linux. Can I stop using Linux as much as I enjoy it, and it's just an experiment? Can I stop using Linux for 30 days to do this, and just use Windows 10? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. We're going to prove or debunk myths. One myth that Windows 10 is unstable and Linux is more stable. So I'm going to experiment. We'll see what happens. So far, it's been working okay. Compared your typical resource usage Win versus Ubuntu. If we're talking standard Ubuntu with GNOME, I'd say it's about the same. Obviously, with lighter weight distros, sleepy, such as Ubuntu Mate, Ubuntu, Peppermint, it's going to be less. That's just the way the OSs are designed. Another thing is, of course, like I said, this does not have an SSD, so it's still going to run a little slower. So I won't grade Windows 10 on speed because I don't have an SSD for Windows 10. It was too hot for you? Yeah, I lived there almost 10 years, Quail. I did not have a problem with the heat because my philosophy was, okay, do you want to freeze? Shall I freeze my cannolis off shoveling snow? Or do I want to sweat drinking water and iced tea? It was a no-brainer for me. Hello, Ricky. How are you? So yeah, it's beautiful down there. So I haven't been there in a while, but yeah. Do I ever look at the tech news from Slashdot? I think so, Jason. Yeah. Slashdot rings a bell, or maybe it's Slate. Maybe it's Slate, and I can't remember. You would never call Windows 10 unstable just in comp. Well, that's Microsoft then. That's not Windows 10, right? Let's see. Let's take a look at the gadgets you can buy now from CES 2019. Maybe there's some Microsoft stuff there. Hello, Paul. How are you? Sorry I missed you on the next private chat. I might be doing one Friday night, Paul. Are you available? All right, enough of that. Anyway. $75-inch Roku's TV for $17.99. Okay. All right, Tony. Thank you for stopping by. If you can, join us for the next private chat. Love to have you on board. Lenovo Bluetooth headphones. Holy moly. Bluetooth headphones for $600 from Dolby Dimension. Man, 30 days of Windows quarantine gonna harm your mental health. That's okay, the EV Zone. I have a special Italian doctor, Dr. Benny Bendova. He's very good at fixing me in case I lose my mind. Yeah. Oh, you got to work Friday? Oh man. See, it's yeah, Friday. You know, it's impossible. I try to get all you guys in on the private shows, man. It's one day I'm going to do a live when I can. I'm going to do a live show Monday through Friday, so everybody, all thousands of you, get a chance to chime in one day. So, anyway. Yeah, right now it's scheduled for Friday, Paul. I might change that. I don't know. I mean, I could do it after 10, I suppose. I don't know. Just, Paul, check your email on Patreon. I think I got your regular Gmail, but anyway, yeah, just check your email. The topic will be the secret of smart TVs, or why smart TVs are cheap. There's something going on, and you may not like the answer. Yeah, the Dr. Bendover. Yeah. Yep. Let's see what other deals are going on at CES. Oh, I guess that was it. Okay, well, there wasn't much there. Yeah, I haven't heard much from Microsoft from the CES store. I don't know. I'm sure they were invited. Let's here, dual boot Chromebook. Yeah, I think there was a story about dual booting, being able to dual boot Chromebook and Windows. $600 for headphones, boss. You can understand. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but dual booting Microsoft Windows on a Chromebook will be available. I'm assuming with the high-end Chromebooks like the Pixelbook. I'm not sure why you want to, why you want to do that, but a person who buys a Chromebook probably wants to get away from Windows or Linux. Well, you can't get away from Linux. It's based off of Linux. But yeah, you'll soon be able to dual boot Windows. Also, you're busy. Saturday on Monday. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, Paul. One of these days I'll have you on the show. So, um, all right. Well, Linux in general will probably have a good year, Yugi. Of course, on servers, it's king. On laptops, Chromebooks are king. As far as distribution goes, distributions there are only a handful I would call stable and for production use every day. We're still waiting for that National Linux desktop, but Chromebook is the closest thing that we can call to a National Linux standard that just works. So yeah. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to end this soon. So, yeah, I didn't have too much for today. Just some news and a quick update on the next private stream. So, again, check out the links below in the show notes. If you would like to join us in the next private stream, you can join in for as little as $1 a month if you would like to support the channel. So, thank you. But other than the Microsoft news I just mentioned, nothing else caught my eye. So yeah. Dual booting can be dangerous. Yes, it can be. However, Peabody, if you pick the user-friendly installers, Ubuntu base are usually user-friendly. It's not that bad. That being said, I forgot to mention, have you backed up today? You should always back up no matter what you use. But it can be fairly safe. Ideally, have a separate machine to test Linux. I recommend ThinkPads. You guys know that's pretty much what I use. ThinkPads and Linux is a very good marriage. Sergey, hello, man. To put new hard into you, you can install Ubuntu Mate, guess in a VM on your Windows. Nah, I won't do that. It's on a separate drive, Sergey. Yeah. Steve Gunik, oi, you have a terrible work schedule. Oh no, okay. All right, Paul. Yeah, we'll I'll get you on the private show one of these days, nights, days, whatever. Yeah. You back up once a day, Peabody? Wow. Okay. I do it once a month. Maybe I should do it more. But wow, once a day, awesome. Dual booting and Gen 2. Let's see, who needs a doctor? Colin, Dr. Al Ben Dover. 1 terabyte Samsung, very good. I got 3 external backup drives that I use. Very good. You were almost sick today. Oh no. I've been lucky so far. Have not been sick. This pitch I was actually, I believe, just south of Boca Raton. There's a Bang & Olufsen store down there. Very nice. I know, Colin. Yeah. Had to install Windows to do a firmware update on your printer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck with HP printers and Linux. Of course, Windows is not an issue, but yeah. Do a total backup once a month, a differential backup once a week, and incremental backups each day. Um, there's nothing wrong with that, but normally once a month I'll back up any videos that I want to save. I don't back up all my videos, like the short news items. I don't need a backup of that. There's nothing there I want to archive. But videos I will archive. Any important downloads or any new logos I might do, I will keep that. But yeah, usually once a month for me is enough. Eliel Sun. Well, hello. Welcome. The EV Zone. We are not men. We are Devo. It's an old group. You're going to execute your healing script for me from root of my arch heart to reduce your Windows toxicity. Well, thank you, Dr. Dev. Yeah, talk about doubling up, sending that info, dual booting Win 10 on a Chromebook. Yeah, I mean, if I got a Chromebook, I am not going to install Win 10 on that. I'm going to use it the way it was designed for. That's how I see it. So, Elielson, is this your first time on the live chat? Welcome. I don't recognize your name, so everybody please say hello to Elielson, if I say that correct. Ben, welcome. How's the mom doing with Linux Mint? You bought, oh, Peabody, you bought a System 76. No kidding. Wow. Excuse me. Awesome. Gee, I'm all choked up. How do you like it? Your System 76. Yeah, Ben, I'm gonna wrap this up soon. But how is that you was in guitar? Guitar? Okay. How's your mom liking her Linux Mint? Oh man, another winter storm is coming. I'm looking at the Weather Channel. Gonna get more snow? Crap. Well, I guess I'll be stuck at home with you guys. Thanks. No, I'm just kidding. She likes it, Ben? Very good. Okay. Awesome, so damn fast. They use, is it Ubuntu or Pop OS, Peabody? For your S76 system. From Brazil. Hola. Very nice. Come on, people. Say hello to Elielson. Come on. Welcome. Welcome him. Is Linux popular in Brazil, Elielson? You can get either. I actually tested Pop OS. It seemed to run a little bit faster than standard Ubuntu. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I kind of liked what I saw. I did reinstall Ubuntu 18.10 on one of my test machines, just for testing purposes. Somebody asked me on my Windows 10 experiment for 30 days, on this machine that I am currently streaming, I do not dual boot. I have two separate drives. The original hard disk drive has Windows 10, which is what I'm doing now. And then the other drive is Kingston with Ubuntu Mate. Elielson, what kind of Linux do you use? From Olinda, Pernambuco. I don't know where that's at, Elielson. Olinda, Pernambuco. So Peabody, you installed Linux Mint 19.1. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. Let's see how much RAM I'm using for this. You've been playing with OpenSUSE? Okay. Had to ditch it? So I'm using 2.7 gigs of memory to do this. Yeah, that's about right. Somebody asked about resources. Yeah, it's probably just as heavy as Ubuntu GNOME. Yeah, Elielson, welcome to the stream again. Glad to have you here. I do enjoy when I can doing live streams during the day to catch other people, different parts of the world. It's always cool to have different names pop in the stream, the chat here. So yeah, it's awesome. No, it isn't bad at all, Peabody. Considering what I'm doing, it's not bad. Yeah. Um, I'm even able to run the Linux video editor Kdenlive in Windows. The beta seems stable enough, and that's what I'll be using this month to edit some of the videos. In fact, I just said it in one. I'll probably upload this tonight. Our new car is distracting. That's another vlog video I did while driving in the car this morning or yesterday. Yeah, I think another thing too why the RAM isn't too bad. I don't have a webcam hooked up, so otherwise, what it's using now, it's not really that bad. Yeah. OpenSUSE did not play well with the hardware, Paul. Yeah, that could happen. It's really hit and miss. I've been pretty lucky so far with Ubuntu based on all of my systems. Very, very happy and very lucky. That's why I just stopped distro hopping. I don't want to buy aspirin in bulk. So yeah. Yeah, I would just think it. We have here in the States the government shutdown. We have over 800,000 people out of work. I don't know what we could do to help them out. I don't know. Maybe something will come to mind. It's just I hate seeing that. Anyway. All right, let's make this the 5-minute warning. I will wrap this up. So any late-minute comments or questions, please ask them now. You believe it's time for a beer? Yeah. I'm going to actually, I've been up early, so I'm going to go take a nap after this. Then one of my friends wants to get together tonight for dinner. So once again, if you missed any of this, you can go back and replay it. Some of the live shows are available as a free downloadable podcast. Just go to archive.org, search Total OS Today Live. You can download the podcast for free. If you want to support the channel, check out the links below in the show notes. If you go to Patreon, just search TOS Today, TOS Today. I will invite any patron on to a private stream. All right, Sleepy, go get breakfast for the kiddos. Don't forget to feed the kangaroos. Jason, they are not getting paid. You know what? I'll do some research and see exactly how this works. This is the longest shutdown in history. But I believe they are working for free, and it's not good. It's not fair. So yeah. All right, Peabody, have a good one. Dev, you enjoy gaming on Windows? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. All right, Colin, you take care, and I'll catch you soon. Take care. Yeah, my workday is done. I hear you, mate. I don't mind doing this work. I just wish I could do this full time. This is actually a lot of work, but I enjoy this, Yeah. I got to get a new chair, though. This one's wobbly. Thank you, Yugi. Hit the like button if you like what you see. All right, last minute warning, final comments and questions. If anybody watching this is new, please do say hello. You are always invited. So it looks like we have a big snowstorm coming for the weekend in Ohio. Terrific. Anyway. But I have such warm friends. Haha. All right, gentlemen and ladies. Did we have any ladies on the show? I don't think we had any ladies today, did we? I don't think so. If I missed any ladies, sorry. But gentlemen, thank you for stopping by again. Always a pleasure chatting with you. If you have a topic for a future show, let me know. If you would like to sponsor a live show or sponsor a private stream or a one-on-one consultation, please let me know. You can send, just check out the links below in the show notes. It's totalostoday1@gmail.com. All right, that's all I have for this one. And have a good week. Be safe if you drive in the snow and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. Arrivederci.